every morning in a house that was built by slaves.
When I wake up in a house that was built by slaves.
The first president of the United States, George Washington, chose the site for the White House in 1791, and James Hoban, an Irish-born architect, submitted the winning design in a competition. Enslaved and freed African Americans provided labor to quarry and cut the initial stone that was laid by Scottish masons to erect the walls. The entire workforce also included local white laborers and immigrants from Ireland, Scotland and other European nations. The White House was burned to the ground in 1814 by the British. James Hoban returned to rebuild it from the ground up. President James Monroe had the South Portico built in 1824. President Andrew Jackson, the founder of the Democrat Party who owned up to 300 slaves, added the North Portico in 1829. Jackson appointed 6 Democrat Supreme Court justices who helped pass Dred Scott v. Sanford by a 7-2 vote in 1857. The Republican Party was formed shortly before 1857 as the political party dedicated to anti-slavery. The party's first president, Abraham Lincoln, wrote the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, and slaves were freed nationwide in 1865. The following took place after 1865. With no slave labor, President Theodore Roosevelt started a major renovation in 1902, which included adding the West Wing. In 1909, President William Taft expanded the West Wing and added the Oval Office. In 1913, First Lady, Ellen Wilson, added the Rose Garden. In 1929, the West Wing was destroyed by a fire that led to reconstruction under President Franklin Roosevelt. It more than doubled in size, the Oval Office moved, and a swimming pool was added. In 1942, the East Wing was constructed. Between 1945 and 1952, President Harry Truman oversaw the latest major renovation to the White House. 80 years after slavery was abolished, most of the interior was gutted and a new concrete foundation was laid. The outer walls were the only part that were not dismantled.
Let me tell you something. For the first time in my adult lifetime, I'm really proud of my country. For the first time in my adult lifetime, I'm really proud of my country.